Soon as I get to the second shoe, y'all, this girl, I don't know how, this girl got over to me real quick and she was like, boop.
And everywhere. He pulling on my hair, around my shit from the back. I just admire while I spit singing. Yeah.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, thank you for clicking on this video. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you are a returning visitor, thank you for supporting. Thank you for watching all of my videos, and I really appreciate it. So today I'm going to be doing that video that everybody want me to do. Everybody like, why won't you do this video? Why won't you do that video? So today I'm going to be doing that video. This video is when I fought his baby mama. So we all know who Nique is, and we all know who baby mama is. If you don't know who Nique is, and you don't know who baby mama is, you need to go back in my videos and watch my last videos. Go back and watch it. But first, you gotta hit that subscribe button. Subscribe. So on this day, I think it was like 4 days after my birthday. My birthday is May 10th, right? And you know your tags expire on your birthday. So keep in mind, my tags was expired on May 10th, and by this time it had to be like May 17th or something like that. So it also was a day I had to work, and I had to go see my sister off to prom. So while I'm at work and stuff, I was getting my calls in, I was doing my customers and everything. So I was texting Nique, and he was letting me know like, hey, I'm gonna be at my mom's house today because I'm gonna get my son, and I'm gonna just chill over there, you know, so she can see him, and so it won't be no issue. So I'm like, all right, cool, so whatever. So now I have on a pink shirt, half sleeve, like collared shirt, and I have some dress pants on with some heel boots, because you have to look professional because I worked at a payday loan place. So after I got off work or whatever, my sister was just going off the prom. So I'm like, okay, let me hurry up. So I'm speeding, like, I'm not speeding, y'all, but I'm trying to get there to her so I can make sure I get pictures and make sure I at least see her, like see how she look or whatever. So I might insert pictures, I might not. But yeah, after all that happened, I had texted him like, hey, we done. Did you still want me to come over, or did you want me to go home? Because I'll just go home and you meet me at the house or whatever. And he was like, nah, you can come over here and then we can just drive together. So at that time, he had told me that the baby mama was supposed to pick up the son. I think it was before I got there. She was supposed to pick him up before I had got there. But since she didn't, he like, just come over here and we'll just leave together, because we was both on the same side of town or whatever. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm going to get food and stuff that's in Southfield. Now, I should have known better than to drive in Southfield with expired plates. But I did drive in Southfield with expired plates. So when I make the U-turn, I drive safe, y'all. I don't drive wild, I don't drive reckless. So I'm driving and I'm getting in the lane to turn right. So when I turn right, I don't see the police behind me, and I'm like, please don't flick me, because I didn't want no ticket, y'all. I already had a ticket from the previous car I had, and I was just trying not to get no ticket. So he pulled me over, and he like, ma'am, do you know that your tags are expired? And I'm like, well, yeah, my birthday just passed, but I've been working all week, so I was just gonna get it renewed tomorrow or whatever. And he like, all right, but you know, when your birthday passed, you got to get your tags renewed before that, because if you don't, you adding a late fee and you might get fined and stuff like that. So I'm like, all right, cool. So he had let me off with a warning. He like, you know, go ahead and go where you gonna go, and make sure you get them tags done. I'm like, okay. So that was already a vibe killer right there, because I just got pulled over. I ain't get no ticket, but then I got pulled over like I ain't want to get pulled over at all. And somebody told me that, like, even if your birthday passed, you got to the end of the month to get your tax renewed or whatever. So I'm thinking that's what it is. So I get to his mama house and stuff, and I knocks on the door, and she let me in. And she like, hey honey, how you doing? We gonna call her Leanne. Her name is Leanne. So I walks in, she like, how you doing, how you feeling? And I'm like, I'm good. I just got for work and stuff like that. We was talking for a little bit, and she like, okay, well, you know, you can go in there with them, because he in her room and stuff like that. They was watching TV, and he was playing with the baby and stuff. So because I'm new to this and I never been around a dude with kids or whatever, I'm walking in all slow and stuff, like looking awkward and stuff. And I sits on the edge of the bed and I just got my hands crossed and stuff. And I'm talking to him and stuff, and I'm like, oh, look at the baby, like that. So I had to warm up a little bit because I love kids, y'all. I love kids. If I could have a lot of kids, I would have a lot of kids, but I can't. So I can't because they too much. Okay, they too much. And so I'm looking and I'm warming up and stuff, and I started playing with the baby and stuff. So after a minute, I think the baby had went to sleep or something. So I was laying right next to the baby. I wasn't close to the baby, y'all, but I was laying right next to the baby. So I don't know what took place in these little 30 minutes or whatever. All you hear is a knock at the door, like a loud knock, like do 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 do. And then I hear his mama like, hey honey, whatever. And then the mama said that she just barged right past her, right? Leanne said she barged right past her. So she ended up right at the room door or whatever. So I'm looking like, what the heck? Like, I'm like, I wish I would have known she was on her way. I could have had left. Like, I could have went home, bro. So me and her had already had words. Like, she was on Instagram and stuff saying how she was going to beat my butt, how she was going to do this, how she was going to do that. Like, it was threats passed. She was like, it was on site and stuff. So I'm like, dog, I ain't feel like this today. I was having a semi-good day, whatever. So Sneaky, he ended up picking the baby up and stuff, had baby bags and stuff, and the girl standing by the door looking like, I don't know, the fuck, he ain't got this bitch in here with my son. Like, that's how she was looking, with the face on. I can't do her face, but her face was looking like, nigga, like, are you for real? So, he ended up picking the baby up and stuff. He at the back, and he pushing her like, come on, go, like pushing her like, go. So she leave out or whatever. He came back in the room. So he sitting on the bed, and I'm thinking stuff smooth, whatever. So he like, she came back in there, and she was like, can I talk to you? And it was like, it was aggressive as hell. Like, she was mad, like, it was aggressive. So he got up like, dog, like, he already knew, like, something was about, like, stuff was about to go down or whatever. So I'm like, all right. So I started getting my stuff together because I'm about to go. Because, okay, I'm not about to deal with it. This is the whole reason why I didn't want to deal. I'm talking and I ain't bring no water, y'all. Remember I told y'all my mouth be getting dry and stuff? So yeah, so I'm like, okay, this is why I don't want to deal with no dude with baby mamas and kids, because all this extra junk, like, it was extra junk. So I'm getting my stuff together, about to leave. They arguing, I hear them arguing, and then after I think I had set up or something. I stood up or sat up, and I seen her come back in the room. So I stood up at that point because me and her previous conversations was on site. That's what it was. So I stood up, and she like, can I ask you a question? Like, she was aggressive. Like, she was aggressive. Like, can I ask you a question? And I'm like, what? Because I already don't like you. Like, because you was already coming off at me the wrong way. I don't argue with people, like, females outside. Like, if I don't know the situation, I'm not going to argue with you. You was coming off at me the wrong way. So I already don't like you. So what do you want to ask me? So she like, do you think it's okay for him to have a girl around his kid or something like that? Something she was saying, something in that nature she was saying. And I'm like, I'm looking like, why are you asking me and your baby daddy right there? And Leanne's husband standing in the middle of us with his hand. You know how they just like got their hand out? Like, I wasn't about to fight her, but when they got their hand out and stuff like that, so he's standing in the middle of us, and he looking like, right, like, why are you talking to this girl and your baby daddy is right there? So she looking at me like, oh, bitch, you want to be smart? And she like, okay. And she walks out. So I'm looking at him like, this is my face, like, why would you come here asking me something? Like, your problem is out there. Your problem is not in here. So I'm like, okay, I'm really about to go, because I clearly see this is about to escalate to where it's not even supposed to be. That little stuff y'all got out there ain't got nothing to do with me. So I'm getting my stuff, and I walked in the hallway. I didn't know she came with somebody, y'all. I just thought it was her, because I was just about to walk right past them. So I walks in the hallway, and I see this girl. Now, she tall, she real tall, and she not heavy, but she heavier than me. I'm little, y'all. I'm little at this time. I'm little. I got a little butt, but my everything else is little, y'all. So I forgot to tell y'all that baby mama is about 5'7". I'm like, okay, I'm about to just wait, because I feel like I felt like something was gonna escalate. So I'm gonna just wait. I'm gonna just sit here or whatever. So I hear her say, you got that bitch in there, my son. You got that bitch around my son, this and that. Whatever, they arguing. She said more other stuff. And I'm just sitting there like, laughing like, bro, like, you are doing too much, boo. Like, you doing too much. Little do you know I'm going to be around your son at this point. So I'm going to tell y'all why I said it at the end. But little did she know, regardless, if that boy was to be around him, he was going to be around me. Okay? So I hear them yelling, going back and forth, and the mama like, honey, just leave, like she telling him, Leon, like, just leave, like, it's not that deep, just leave, whatever. And that was her house, and she like, you disrespecting my house now because you doing all that, whatever. So all I know is I'm sitting there and I hear stuff getting knocked down. I hear like tussling, and I'm like, bro, are they fighting? And I'm just, bro, all you hear is tussling and people talk, like yelling and talking and shit. So I goes out there and I go to the hallway to look, and I see Leanne's husband trying to break up a fight between Sneaky, Leanne, and baby mama. Her sister got the baby, right? Somewhere in there, the baby ended up by the door crying and yelling. The sister, the Leanne, the baby mama, and Sneaky fighting. And I'm like, I'm about to say his name again. I'm like, Leanne's husband cannot break all that up. So I'm like, let me go in here and try to break it up. So, you know, it's a whole bunch of people fighting. I'm trying to break it up, help them break it up, whatever. Whole bunch of people fighting. I see a fucking fish come like close to me, whatever. So I'm not even gonna lie. I threw a swing back because who the fuck just tried to punch me? And I didn't know who tried to punch me, so I just threw a swing back, whatever. So after I did that shit, baby mama let go of Sneaky, because it was baby mama's sister, and baby mama was damn near fucking just jumping Sneaky, and the mama was hitting whoever the fuck she can hit, whatever. So after I did that, Leanne's husband grabbed me and he put me in a back room. Now he didn't put me in the first room I was in. I was in a back room to where you can see exactly everything that's going on. So I seen baby mama stop fighting Sneaky, and she looking at me like, okay, bitch, it's on. Like, she ready, like she about to come beat my ass or whatever. So mind y'all, I told y'all I had on dress clothes. I had on heel boots. So I see this bitch, I see her stop fighting. I'm taking off my heel boots, right? You know, I gotta zip them down. I gotta take them off. I'm zipping my pants. I'm zipping my shoes down. Zipping my boots down, whatever. As soon as I get to the second shoe, y'all, this girl, I don't know how, this girl got over to me real quick, and she was like, boop, hit me right in my shit. Not gonna lie, that first hit, she really hit me dead in my shit. And I'm like, after that, you know how when you fighting, I don't know, because every time I fight anybody, once somebody hit me the first time, I blacked the fuck out, y'all. So I blacked out. So I ended up asking my baby daddy, like, did I get my ass beat? And he like, no, basically I was getting her and shit, but she was scratching, like really trying to grab me. So she was really scratching and shit because we was so different in height. She couldn't actually get me. So when I had came back to reality, whatever, we was in a bathroom. So we still fighting and shit. We in the bathroom. And homegirl, sis, it was baby mama, and it was baby mama's sister. So I seen both these hoes. I'm like, oh, you bitches trying to jump me? That's what I thought. Like, that's what I thought. Like, they trying to jump me, whatever. So baby mama trying to push me in the tub. Now, when I was I was freshly out of high school, so I wasn't that much out of high school. But when I was in school from 3rd grade to high school, I was a dancer. So our teacher always taught us about posture and how to hold your weight. So she trying to push me into the tub, and I had, girl, that bitch did not get me in that tub. I had somehow put it to where I was sitting on the damn toilet bowl, and me and her just fighting and shit, whatever. And after that, now my hair, I had weave in, but I had my hair braided. I had my weave to the side and it was braided down. So after that, we got off the toilet bowl and we fighting. I'm up against the sink and we still fighting, whatever. Somehow, some way, I had looked down and I seen my baby daddy fighting her sister. Oh, he my baby daddy. I seen Sneaky fighting her sister. So the mama and Leanne's husband trying to break us up at this point. So somehow this bitch grabbed my ponytail, y'all, like grabbed my ponytail and she was yanking that shit. Like, she yanking my shit like this. She just standing there yanking it, like, yanking it. And I'm like, bitch, let me go. Let me go, bitch, let me go. I was heated at that point because, bitch, your sister just tried to jump me. That's how I figured, because I blacked out. I always black out, and I don't remember the first half of the fight. But after a while of fighting, I come back to it like, okay, what the fuck is going on? That's how I was. But I knew I was fighting. But I just don't remember the other shit. So after that happened and shit, they end up getting her to let go of my hair and stuff like that. And I'm like, bitch, I'ma beat your ass. I was mad as hell. And to be honest, like, after the fight and stuff, my face didn't feel like no type of bruise or nothing. But then when I looked in the mirror, I just see like a scratch here or a scratch there. I think I had like 3 scratches on my face. So the mama ended up calling the police and stuff, and the police ended up coming out. After the fight, I called my mama. I said, Ma, this bitch just tried to jump me. This and that. I'm like, she's like, where you at? Where you at? I'm like, I'm around the corner. I'm on blah, 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 blah. Like, it was like 5 to 7 minutes away. My auntie stayed in Southfield. So my mom went to go pick my auntie up, my cousin up, my other auntie and her husband pulled up. And she like, where that bitch at? I'm like, she gone. And this and that. So we get there, my mama get there and stuff. I'm in the room because I don't want to talk to you, Sneaky. Because how the fuck this bitch know I was here? I didn't want to talk to him at all. And I'm like, y'all, like, I don't know if it was some type of setup shit, whatever. He said it wasn't. But I'm like, how the fuck she know I was here? Like, I was mad. Like, I was mad. And I told him, like, I'm on the phone, mama, like, I'm done with him at the time. I'm done with him. His mama heard me. So my mama got there and she on the side, where's my daughter? She came in and stuff. She like, you all right? She looking at my face and stuff, which I only had like 3 scratches and shit. So she ain't really, it's scratches, right? So police came. They was like, do you want to press charges or whatever? And I'm like, no. Mama like, you should, because okay, this is the point I'll tell y'all. So on my birthday, I had found out I was pregnant. So I was like a couple months pregnant at this point. So Mama told me like, you should press charges because I don't know if she knew I was pregnant or not. He said she didn't, but when she was yanking my hair and stuff, homegirl tried to kick me. So I don't know if she knew I was pregnant or not. That's why I said, little did she know I was gonna be around that baby regardless, because he was having a sibling, so of course I was gonna be around the baby. So I'm like, you should or whatever. So they took pictures of my face. They took pictures of my face and stuff, and then I can insert a picture. I think I have a picture of the next day. I can show y'all my face with nothing. It wasn't nothing. It was like a couple scratches, and that was it. So don't try to play with me, okay? Don't try to play with me. So I'm just kidding, y'all. But yeah, so after that happened and stuff like that, and we sit on the couch, mama like, so what happened? So he telling her what happened and stuff. She like, how did she know my daughter was here? And he was like, I had texted her, asked her what time she was coming, and she was like, why, you trying to get home to your little bitch? And he was like, nah, because she already here. And homegirl popped up because why is she around my son? He was like, she was telling him like, okay, you got his diaper bag, so why not take him with you? Which she probably didn't know that me and him stayed together. So she thinking, just take him with you. But he was gonna be around me whether he took the baby with him or whether I was there. He was gonna be around me regardless. So after that happened, we end up, mama telling the story. She like, that just don't sound, he telling the story, Sneaky telling the story to my mama. And she like, that just don't sound right to me, but that just don't sound right to me. Come on, let's go. So she mad. She like, come on, let's go. And I'm like, all right. So I was pissed. I was mad because after hearing that story, you literally not set me up, but you put me in a bad position. You could have told me like, okay, my baby mama might be on her way. I just see you, or you could sit in the car or something. You could have told me something. Know what I'm saying? Like, and you knew we was about to have a baby. So you shouldn't have told her I was there, but I understand. You should never told I was there. So mama like, let's go, whatever. So he gets in the car, and I'm texting him like, bro, so you really told her I was at your house, like at your mama's house, stuff like that. I'm like, what's her? I'm like, we already had her number. So I'm like, I think I was texting her. Me and her was going back and forth or whatever. And I'm like, bitch, pull up. Like, pull up. Like, what you talking about? The bitch didn't ever pull back up. My cousins was ready. My aunties was ready. We was ready to brawl outside his fucking mama house, y'all. Cause I'm from the east side, so once I fight a bitch, I'm ready to fight you all night. Like, I'm ready to fight all night. So, and then at that point, I wasn't really thinking like, bitch, you pregnant, you can't be out here fighting. I wasn't thinking, y'all, I was hot. I'm a Taurus. Once I see red, once my fucking horns come out, I'm ready to fight, y'all. So, that's my daughter in the background making up noise. So, I'm texting her like, what's your address, whatever, so I can pull up, whatever. Bitch never pulled up to his mama's house. So I'm like, okay, what's up? So you can pull up. Now, we always did that when we was younger, pull up people's houses. You don't do that, y'all. That's not safe. It's not safe to do. But that's what we used to do. But it's not safe to do. But more of the story, y'all. Wait, let me finish the story, y'all, before I say more of the story. So the next day, after she gave me the address and stuff, it was me, my mama, my cousin, and my aunt, my other auntie. Not the one that was with us, not the two that was with us the night before. It was another one that was with us. So we goes out to the girl house and stuff. I'm thinking we about to fight. I put my fighting clothes on, y'all. Mama like, come on, let's go, this and that. So we going out there and stuff. And I'm like, okay, we parked. We seen the house and we parked like a couple houses down. So I'm like, okay, I'm putting my shoes on. I'm about to get the car. Me and my auntie about to get the car. Mama like, get your ass back in the car. And I'm like, what you mean? Ain't that why we came over here to fight these bitches? So I was hot. I was mad. She was like, get your ass back in the car. Because you don't know what the motherfuckers got up in that house. And you don't know how these police is out here just now. And I'm like, bro, why would we drive all the way out here if we not about to fight? I was pissed. Like, why the fuck? Why would we waste our time driving all the way out here if we not about to fight? So after that, whatever, she made me go down there and put a PPO. Yeah, isn't that what it is? Restraining order on this girl because she didn't know what was gonna happen. So I went and did that, and the girl kept calling me a police ass bitch, and I'm like, bitch, little do you know, I didn't want to do that shit. I wanted to fight you. I only did it because my mama told me to. But moral of the story, that was years ago. That was in 2015. No, that was in 2016, y'all. That was 2016, May 2016. That happened, and now it's 2022, and we have not been in the same room as of then, but we are trying to get the kids together and stuff. Like, we're grown, we passed that, and I'm past that. I don't know like what type of mindset she got or whatever, but right now she's acting like she's past that. So, but moral of the story, now this is the moral of the story: be ready so you ain't gotta get ready. Cause y'all, I had to get ready when I was taking them shoes off, and homegirl punched me in my shit. So be ready so you ain't gotta get ready. If you like this video and you stayed this far, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Once you hit that subscribe button, if you have not seen any of my other videos, go ahead and check those videos out, and there will be more juicy story times on this channel.
And everywhere, he pulling on my hair, write my shit from the back. I just admire while I spit, saying, yeah.